Storytime with Lisa. Welcome to Storytime with Lisa. Today we get to read Sterling, Best Dog Ever by Aiden Cassie. Let's read. Sterling slept in a mostly waterproof box on a slightly damp pillow. It was like a house, but not much like a home. No home had wanted to keep Sterling, not for long. This time will be different, he thought. I'll be different. The next day, the Butlery Cutlery Company delivered Sterling on time and undamaged to the Gilberts' front door. Inside his box, Sterling tried to be as silver and straight as he could, though parts of him wriggled quite uncontrollably. Clearly, he was a fork. He was not, however, what the Gilberts had ordered.
"I suppose we could keep him,"
said the father.
"He is very small."
"And very quiet," noted the mother.
"And the very most adorable thing ever,"
said the girl. It seemed that Sterling could stay. And this time, he would make sure he stayed for good. He would be handy and useful, and he would be everything the Gilberts wanted in a fork. He'd be the best fork ever. Only forks do not walk on leashes. They do not sit. They do not fetch. And forks never sleep on beds. Sterling was sure of it. One evening, when he saw the family eat an entire meal with just their fingers, he began to wonder, what if they don't even need a fork? Maybe they needed a better whisk. He'd be perfect for pastry. Sterling was adaptable. However, Mr. and Mrs. Gilbert were not impressed. Not at all. The next morning, the girls took Sterling out, though he couldn't imagine why. He would be the best whatever she needed if she'd just take him back home. Instead, they stopped beside a meadow filled with creatures wiggling and waggling, fetching and frolicking.
"Go on,"
said the girl.
"Go play."
It did look like fun. Maybe the girl wanted him to be a stick. That night, as everyone got ready for bed, Sterling didn't know where he belonged. Not at all. He wanted to make the girl happy, but he didn't know how. Then he saw it. It had been in front of him the whole time. Sterling leaped onto the girl's bed and into her arms. He could see it in her eyes. She just wanted him to be himself. She didn't need him to be a fork, or a whisk, a stick, or a log. Clearly, he was just Sterling, the huggable, snuggable, perfectly lovable dog. And sometimes pillow. What kind of pet do you have at home? We have a tortoise named Boris. Well, thank you for reading Sterling, Best Dog Ever with us. We hope to see you next time.